Podtacular Update, episode 69 for the week of June 26th, 2006.
Alright, gentlemen, let's get freaky!
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Podtacular, the unofficial Halo Universe podcast. I'm your host, Jive.
I'm at Oompa.
I'm Expanded Flame.
Right on, and here we're at the update show where we're going to be talking about the latest going on in the Podtacular and Halo communities. We're going to be covering some campaign and glitching tips here, and we're also going to be going through some you play too much Halo 2 if jokes. So there's some good ones in there, man. It's going to be cool. So,
All right.
as usual, we got a packed show, so let's get rocking here. Right on. Yeah, I guess let's start off with the Bungie update here that we had on this past Friday. Yeah, so first we got some graphic novel stuff, right?
Yeah, Bungie's been talking about their new graphic model that they've been developing for the past 2 years. I think it's going to give us like some backstory of back in Halo 1 where Sergeant Johnson, were fighting Flood and how he survived. And so there's actually a preview of the novel. If you can check it out, there's a link to in the show notes to Team Xbox, and it like links you back to the Marvel website, and it's like a flash of a few pages from the graphic novel, and it shows like all the different kind of art styles they have. Some are pretty good, some are really bad. So it's a definite good thing to check out.
Sounds cool. If you guys are into comics, definitely, man. I know
Yeah,
I saw
yeah,
one on the preview on what is it, Marvel or something, or their
that's it.
website,
That's
the short electro comic or whatever they call it that you can flip through. That was pretty sweet.
Yeah, some of it just looks plain cartoonish, not really very good, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, looks like we also got a lockout style map being developed for Halo 3, which is exciting because they know that lockout was the most popular map, so yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. Calling it Jub
It
Jub.
was, it was 51% most played, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of name is
Awesome map.
Jub Jub?
It's just like some name Frankie made up temporarily since he
You'll be
can't
on,
say
you'll be
that.
on
Okay.
Jub.
Hope it's temporary. I mean, they had like cool names for the maps in Halo. You had like Coagulation or Blood Gulch or,
Yeah.
Jibber Jobbler. Yeah, that was a good map.
Jub Jub.
Yeah.
Sounds like something Elite would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another map called Wart Wart.
Full of warthogs.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
So, Oompa Loompa, what we got next, man?
Assault rifle is in fact in the early builds and is Frankie's favorite weapon. It may or may not be in the final build, but it's looking good now. Yeah, I think I hope it's in there because it's my favorite weapon in Halo 1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
definitely.
I'd say it was my second because the pistol was probably my favorite, even though how amazingly good it was.
Yeah. You could it's stronger than the sniper, almost.
Yeah, because it had like a big clip and
Yeah.
faster fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the assault rifle is awesome, though. I mean, with the way that I like the sound in particular on the assault rifle.
Yeah, it's like a
it's a
drum.
lot different than the than the SMG, for instance. It was just it just sounded powerful,
Deeper.
Yeah.
I hope
I
they
like
do
the-
balance out the accuracy, because in Halo 1 it wasn't too accurate, and I wonder
Yeah.
how that'll fare in multiplayer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the little screen they had on it to see how many bullets you had left.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
cool.
That was cool.
Like the BR.
And
Yeah.
that compass was kind of interesting too.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't it like pointed to the big gas planet or something?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So they're also talking about a kind of a debate they had going on whether ladders should be in multiplayer, and I think they're not talking about like tournament style ladders. I think they're talking about actual like climbing ladders. like they have in Headlong and a few different things in Warlock.
Yeah.
So I guess some people are not into that. So let's see, what's this about, guys?
Well, ladders were like they looked actually kind of really weird when they were played in the original Halo. Like people would walk up a ladder, but if other people look at him, all they see is a guy walking vertically. You know, his hands
He's
and arms
not
weren't
actually
really
climbing
moving.
it. Yeah.
I know.
They
It was
should
actually
slide
pretty
him
funny.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then, yeah.
I think it'll be a good idea, but depends where you use them, and like if they can't figure out how some way to like get higher into the level.
Mhm.
And glitches. Yeah.
Because if they're gonna include ladders, you know, I think it'd be best if they had like an animation where the Master Chief puts his arms out and climbs it to make it look more real. But if they put that in, then it's gonna be kind of a slower paced game when you go up ladders. And so I think the success of Halo 2 was a really fast paced multiplayer.
Yeah.
I think ladders are a pain in FPSs in general because when you're climbing a ladder, in a lot of cases you can't use your weapon, but in Halo you can, which is cool. The problem is how to deal with ladders as far as like a lot of times when you go up to the top of a ladder, and it's like, okay, how do I get back down again? It's like you have to try to go this. A lot of times I end up falling all the way to the bottom, right next to the ladder, and I can't grab onto it. I hate it, dude. Like Far Cry is a good example of a newer one that does the exact same thing with ladders that everybody else has done. Kind of screws it up, unfortunately. Where you have to like go behind the ladder and then move towards it and then push forward but look down or something like that. And
Exactly.
it's just like there's no consistent way to deal with ladders, it seems like.
Yeah.
Unless it's like press X to grab on the ladder and go up or down to move on it. But then it's kind of like so locked on that you can't really use your weapon or deal with like
Yeah,
normal
so
movement.
some can just shoot you down, pretty much.
Yeah. And then if you move back on the left stick, for instance, you'd fall right off the ladder because you're moving away from it. So things like that just makes it difficult to deal with ladders in general. I think if they can, I would, I like how Halo 2 does it. I didn't really notice that it hardly had any ladders because, the way they did the ramps were just solid. So you can use it for grenades.
And then jumping on blocks
Yeah.
to make your way above the buildings.
Definitely. Anyway, cool stuff. So, we also got some plenty of news within the Podtacular community here. We got something from Dr. Tom, who's mentioned that Fight Night is back, which is basically a beatdown tournament. He's also saying to check out the forum thread for more details and sign-ups on podtacular.com. Have you guys participated in these?
No, not yet.
Okay.
This one I think is going to be taking place in Sanctuary, which is kind of different because we used to play it in Lockout with like a big group of people, and it was fun. Like JVB was there, and there was like a big commotion down in the flag area and so it was just kind of messy, and we all had plasma pistols. So JVB would climb up to the sniper tower, and then he would like use BXB to get his melee off, melee on, So the animation looked like he was beating his chest. Meanwhile, he's like he's roaring like, "Arr!" It was so funny.
That'd be funny to
King
watch.
Kong. Nice.
You really know with his voice.
Yeah,
Ah!
Yeah, exactly.
I might, the fight night that's coming up, I might record it and put it on the forums.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
So this is like they do this like a ladder, right? Like it's 1v1 and then the winner moves up in the ladder and all that?
That's what I think it is.
Okay.
Not sure.
Okay. Well, you guys can check out more info in the forums if you like. Moving on. Expand it. Go for it, man.
Alright, Brent Gamer says that Ninja on Fire has recently mentioned his view on weapon glitches, calling them a form of cheating. He has yet to mention that as to whether or not singing Eye of the Tiger to pump your teammates is a form of cheating or not.
I don't know, man. Eye of the Tiger, yeah, definitely cheating. I don't know about the Rocky theme, though. Rocky theme's okay.
Yeah. Talk about how to convince the other team or your own teammates to commit suicide.
Yeah, really. Yeah, play Eye of the Tiger, and everybody's like, no, jumping off the bridge. Yeah, definitely don't want to play the Mortal Kombat theme either, or try to sing it, because that's just torture. Anyway. Yeah, so looks like people at Red vs. Blue are currently talking about starting a tournament in which major Halo-related sites will participate. Podtacular will be joining this tournament, of course, and in related news, Brent Gamer will attempt to pick up the girl that does the voice of Tex on Red vs. Blue in his War Dog.
Oh my god.
Good luck
Good
to you,
luck,
Brent Gamer.
man.
Godspeed.
Yeah, good luck.
Give me your number. Or your IP address.
Yeah. Like, hey, baby, you going my way? Alright, you're up.
In matchmaking news, Team SWAT has become the fastest growing playlist on Halo 2. Apparently killing an enemy from across the map with a single magnum shot entertains people more than we could ever possibly imagine. Oh, and by the way, this is episode 69. Get your 69 jokes out of your system while you can.
Yeah, we haven't even said any of those yet. Wow, we're doing pretty good. Alright, so, we got next here. Juice 57? Go ahead.
Juice 57 says, "Hey Podtacular, I'd like to make sure you guys know about Halo Livewire's new website. It's a brand new site powered by E107 and built by Paradox 460, and it has a fast forums and a great chat box. Hope all you join up right now, but we only have 8 members, so we could use some more faces. Check it out at www.test.halolivewire.com.
Sweet.
Cool.
Alright.
Right on. They got a
I'll
podcast
go.
too, right? Yeah, I think they have their own podcast too, so kind of cool.
Yeah. Sorry, I like that for a second. I did some pod art for them, I think. Oh no, I did Hey Lounge. Okay, sorry.
There's a bunch.
X Crazy Penguin X says, "Hey everyone in Podtacular land, just want to remind you that Saminator and I are putting on a Podtacular all-nighter on July 21st. Check out the general discussions topic in the forum to learn more and sign up. We're going to stay up at least 12 hours playing custom games and MLG game types, and the more the better. And that's all I wanted to say. Peace. Also, if you need caffeine drinks to stay awake, I'm sure that Fumo will gladly pay for and ship them to your house.
Hey, what the
Just
heck?
make sure to send him a private message."
Oh, nice, dude. Thanks, Crazy
Yeah.
Penguin. I'm gonna get flooded now.
That's good because my parents will be out of the house.
Oh yeah.
I was
Yeah,
like, hey, this sounds pretty fun to be an all-nighter, but then I'm like, wait a second, it's gonna be like an all-dayer for me.
Podtacular all day. Yeah. So hey, what? I can't believe we haven't mentioned this yet. We are coming to you live from well, not so live, but from all around the world. Okay, so I'm in Orlando, Florida, and
Go ahead.
I'm in Canada, Alberta.
I'm in Istanbul, Turkey.
dude,
Yeah.
this is crazy.
Yeah.
It's like
I would be-
when you,
I wish I was in
Podtacular
California
worldwide
right now.
version. Yeah.
it's like when
Yeah.
you had Lord Hobo and Dalplex.
Yeah, dude, same kind of deal.
Yeah,
Except
that
this is
that
for
was
once
awesome.
we're in 3 different countries.
Yeah.
So, wow, power of Skype, man. So, we got one from Dialpex, speaking of which, who says, "Hey, everyone's Dialpex's season director. Just wanted to let you all know we're having a blast this season with the Podtacular tournament season. With several teams playing crazy matches every week, we at the Podtacular community want you to come and join us and cheer for your team in this amazing championship we have going on. The season has been a success so far. Many of the compliments that we've received, I would like to send them right back at the players and teams that help make this a great tournament. Make sure to visit the standings for the season at the link on the left side of podtacular.com homepage, right at the top there, and check out who's the best team of the week, what went on during the week, who pwned and who got pwned, how many kills or deaths does your team have, who has the most points, among many other updates. Again, come and check us out at podtacular.com, where you'll find the best season in any Halo-related communities. Podtacular, your unofficial Halo Universe podcast. TM.
Sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, how do they keep track of all those teams, even though they're not in their own clan?
So you must
Like
have,
their kills and stuff.
go on Bungie and be able to all calculate all the kills.
Man, that's a lot of work.
Yeah, that takes a while.
Yeah,
Or
Dopex.
organized.
We're
Job-
sorting that
Good job.
stuff.
Yeah.
Good job, Dopex.
Yeah.
All right, who's next?
I'll go. Justin F says, "Hey guys, did you hear about the MLG team who got paid 1 million? Great, now where's my cut?"
Man, that's a
crazy.
lot of money.
Oh my god.
Man.
each yeah, it was like a MLG team of 4, and like each got paid $250,000.
Yeah, I heard of that. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's
He's
final
just
boss
sitting on the
there.
couch playing video games.
Well, it's Ogre
Yeah.
1 and Ogre 2. Those guys are just unbelievable, you know. So,
Yeah.
Oh,
it
yeah.
really has.
And then
I heard
you know,
they
the rest
never
of the guys.
lost a game in double team.
I don't think they ever have. I mean, I don't know if they've ever gotten beat in like in a tournament. But I don't know. I mean, I don't really follow MLG that much. I know a lot of you guys out there do, so that's cool.
I like their names, Ogre 1 and Ogre 2.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I remember seeing a video one time where this guy got like he got 50 kills in a I guess it was a oddball game. No, it was territories or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, he got 50 kills solid. It was unbelievable.
Wow.
Holy crap.
On lockout, so it's crazy. Anyway, let's see here.
He's almost as good as me.
Yeah, he's got to keep practicing, man. Alright, you got expanded.
Alright, Core Bowman says, I have a pretty good Halo 3 site that I made with lots of good information and other cool stuff. It's www.halo3news.moonfruit.com. I think people will enjoy it.
Moon
Sounds
fruit.
pretty cool.
What kind of fruit goes to the moon? Cheese?
Probably was
like a
found in
cereal.
that portal.
Yeah.
Alright, so on to, let's see, X-Wing 2000. He says, yo, I'm a big fan, just here to do a little bit of self-advertising for my new Machinima website at, okay, it's an Envision for it. Well, link in the show notes. We have our first episode of my first series, A Tale of Two Hunters, up right now. Second one is on the way. Keep doing great podcasts. Keep up the goofy accents. But lay off the Arnold stuff. That's my turf. I started the whole do it now thing. I don't know, X-Wing, man. I think
Really?
Arnold invented that. But actually, no, I think JVB invented it, and then Arnold copied him. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Ah. Who's next?
I'll go. Siren, I think it is. Hi guys, love the podcast. After hearing you talk about RXYY thing, the BR the other day, I tried it out. That's so, and I too am stuck on the legendary in its first hangar bay, I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know that I have new version of my Halo screensaver available at www.haloscreensaver.com that you might want to mention in your web resources section of the show. Okay. You might have seen it mentioned on on HBO and Bungie.net, but it allows you to play QuickTime, MPEG, and WMV movies as a screensaver. You can set up a playlist so you can watch all your episodes of Podtacular TV one after another if you want, or as a season of Red vs. Blue, or all the Halo and Halo 2 cutscenes, or just the Halo 3 announcement trailer over and over. The screensaver only works in Windows 2000 or Windows XP, and full details are available at www.haloscreensaver.com.
Sweet.
Whoa, that sounds cool.
Yeah, pretty. I'm
That'd be
gonna
kinda
look
cool.
at that.
That'd be kind of cool to watch
I
a
was
whole
also
series
set-
of Red vs. Blue, like, you know, continuously.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
I also was stuck on that first hangar bay in Legendary, and I would like hide behind those crates, and I would like melee the crates to get the right position for like 30 to 40 minutes. You know, then I just started fighting, and I get killed in 5 minutes, and I start all over. I did that for like a week, and then I finally got past it.
That's where Pod TV helps out, man. That
Yeah.
walkthrough
Yeah.
that Freaking a Box did.
Awesome show.
It's kind of a bit too late though.
Yeah. Yeah.
I already died 50,000 times.
Dang. You're reincarnated. Alright, who's next?
Alright, Super Gamer 23 says, Hey Podtacular This is Super Gamer 23, and I have a no. You are playing too much Halo 2 when. A few months ago, I found a site that has ways to keep your sanity while playing Halo 2. It's basically the same thing. The site is called Geezer Gamers. Here's a link: geezergamers.com.
I think it's geezergamers.com. It's like for
Geezer Gamer. Oh.
Yeah.
Geezer Gamers works too, though.
Geezer Gamer.
If you're a Geezer,
Jeez.
please visit geezergamers.com. Community for all Geezers. Yeah, so, yeah, I don't get what that has to do with, you're playing too much Halo 2, but that's
Yeah,
okay.
I'm just thinking.
Yeah, it's weird.
Whatever. So, Decoded Feedback writes in saying a great website also is haloimpulse.com, which I think we mentioned before in the past, especially if you're into Halo PC. So, it has lots of pre-made maps
That's
you
cool.
can download and things like that. So, feel free to check that out too.
Dakota Feedback is from my hometown, I believe.
Sweet.
San Jose.
Oh, California.
If you listen to this, send me a friend request.
Geo.
Alright, go ahead.
So, also got one from some other Bungie news in the past here. Looks like Bungie's been rocking on the Hump Day challenges with our buddies at Halo Planet. Michael Fluffy Carlson over there at Halo Planet, and also most recently the Xbox MVP group, including Godfrey from Gamertag Radio. So, yeah, other than that, and the stuff we've already mentioned, not a whole lot of news about Halo 3 recently, but they also had some more Wambulance stuff to tell us about, and my favorite excuse: my 7-year-old son modded my Xbox and modded in Halo 2 matchmaking. Freaking yeah, right, dude. Did you guys read that one? It's like,
Yeah, I did actually.
come on.
It was like, your 7-year-old son found access to a hacking site on the internet, downloaded the files, and eventually hacked it into your Xbox all by
He's smart.
himself.
Right, yeah, he
He's smart.
he got a an action replay, freaking soft modded his Xbox, rebooted into Executioner or whatever it is, and then and figured out how to FTP from that to his computer, and then FTP'd up the files, and then figured out how to play online without getting banned eventually, and then
Oh my.
it's like, come on, dude, 7 years old.
Yeah.
I sometimes wonder if any of those people that are saying, like, I never modded would actually, telling the truth or not. It's just because, because Bungie doesn't really say how they know that he modded
Well,
when they show the ambulances.
I guarantee that all the ones that say, look, we have documented proof that all these guys that we're talking about modded. So, I mean, they actually have, like, network stats to show that they modded, so it's all, it's not even, those ones aren't even up for argument.
They probably
Could,
in the,
Sorry, go ahead.
they're probably in the game, like every game you play, but they're invincible. Just watching you play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw
Just
some
sitting there.
little kid, he had a gamer tag. It was mods are cool. He was, I wonder if that was a 12-month subscription.
That'd be
It
dumb.
was, man.
Like,
Just wasted $70 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
He had like every mod in there. He had like spawn killing, like the spawn mod, and then he had like super speed. He was walking up and down the maps, and he had like sniping everyone as soon as they spawn. It was crazy.
Dumb
I
as
saw
Sounded
a
like a
movie.
12-year-old.
I saw a movie of mods on Lockout, and it was Christmas. So like the warthogs with Christmas colors and all that.
Yeah.
It's pretty weird.
And so there's like a Eminem music in the background or something, like
Yeah,
rapping
and
about
they had
Christmas.
and they had Christmas trees in the background of Lockout. It was funny.
And there's like always Christmas wallpapers on
Yeah,
the walls.
Yeah, that's
That's
it.
crazy. Wow.
Yeah.
And they're all killing each other, they throw grenades in their warhogs.
Yeah. And they have that ghost that's funny colors.
Dude, it's too weird. Well, also we have a new Halo-related podcast at HaloWiki.net, which is a really awesome site. It's kind of the ultimate encyclopedia for Halo tactics and info. And the podcast kind of talks about what's going on with the community with HaloWiki.net, and there'll be a link in the show notes for that. It's pretty cool. It's called Wiki Riot.
That's cool.
Cool.
Yeah. So, moving on to campaign tips and glitching tips. We're going to cover a few of these, and then just some cool Halo comedy jokes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go with first one, Maru, I think it is. Okay, during your podcast, one of you brought up the fact that the second loading bay seems impossible to beat. I have a strategy that only works on co-op. You need a sword and a battle rifle on someone. The person with the battle rifle can come around the first corner and take out the turrets in 2 shots. The person with the sword should find it easy to go around with the elites come from if you have the second person distract them, okay? There are 3 boxes that the sword man can hide behind and wait for the next wave to come. A simple grenade gets all of your elites to face away from the boxes and allow the sword to assassinate at least 3 with no harm done. This works on Legendary but requires perfect execution. Sorry, I have no tips for single player. Sounds pretty cool.
So
Yeah,
you're saying
after
distract the elites from with the grenade from the other side, and then hide behind the 3 boxes in the very corner of the room. So you're actually going past the entryway, and then hide behind those 3 boxes, right?
No clue.
I think he's
think-
saying like the guy who shoots the turrets at the first distracts the elites from like where he's standing, and then the guy goes around behind him with a sword.
Oh yeah, probably.
Dude, it's just hard to assassinate 3 elites without getting shot down on Legendary, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, those elites, I mean, are just really smart.
Yeah,
I
sometimes
had to use a noob combo to get them.
Yeah, because sometimes you sword them and it just doesn't even work, you know? You have to just bring it back again, and then by that time they're beating you down, so it's kind of tough.
Or even when I stick them.
Yeah, well that works.
Yeah. I was playing one of the last levels one day on Legendary. I was in my ghost just riding, and a jackal comes out, and he just no-scopes me on my ghost. And then I did that level like 20 times over and over again.
Dang.
I just moved my ghost. No scope. You just... Oh my god.
Wow.
It took a while to beat.
Huh, okay. So I guess that can be a good one if you do it just right, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Who's next?
Okay. Dialpex says this tip is extremely hard to perform. It's a campaign tip, and since we know all about that, playing Xbox Live will become much better playing than a person that only plays campaign. Sorry, I was mixed up. Okay, so I decided to give extremely hardcore tip for Xbox Live players that play campaign. However, this tape is aimed only at people that are levels 35 and above in Xbox Live. Good luck, guys. Alright, here it is. Turn the video game on, and at the loading screen you'll see a Halo 2 tap the A button twice, quickly.
You'll see
That
a
should
Halo
make the
2
main menu
yeah.
pop.
It says at
Pop.
the loading screen you'll see a Halo 2 logo, and then tap the A button quickly twice. Yeah, so.
Yeah, okay. And so, the main menu pop out in the screen with an option for campaign. Quickly move the cursor over campaign and press A again. This should now bring you to the game campaign mode. If you didn't get it down, please don't get discouraged. It's a hard tip to perform, and I like to say, and like I said, it's only aimed at players of level 35 and above. Good luck, everyone.
Wow, man.
I mean,
All those
That's
button
pretty confusing.
presses and moving and all that. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's pretty tough.
it's hard to find campaign on that screen.
I can't even find the A button on my controller. That's hard.
Yeah.
Press X to find A button.
You might get an Xbox guide button.
Yeah. That's a pretty tough tip to Alpex. I don't know, man. I think we'll have to save that for the advanced extra podcast that we have that comes out.
The All-Stars.
Yeah.
See if they can pull that one off.
Yeah. So if any of you can actually pull that off and get video footage to prove it, let us know.
Yeah. Put on Pod TV.
Yeah, for real. We have proof. It's doable. So Ian Sansot writes in saying, so I haven't heard of anyone else finding this, and someone may be able to perfect it, but if you look up, jump, and hit melee right at the peak of the jump, sometimes your character will remain in the air. I haven't been able to do this.
I did it but one time over my flag, and I was camping on top of my flag. It was funny.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah.
He says, I haven't been able to do this in the open, meaning you must be able to melee a ceiling to do it. I hope you guys are able to replicate this, and maybe someone can figure out how to do it better. A practical use of this is in the fact that you're able to jump again once floating in the air, thus allowing you to get to higher places. However, as soon as you try to walk, you'll fall. But you can look around, fire, throw grenades, melee, etc. That's pretty crazy. Wow. So you
Yeah,
can
I
do that on
found out
purpose
one
then?
time.
Go ahead.
I found out that like if you find an object on the floor, like for example, a pack of rockets, what I do, I keep 'em on jumping and shoot it with my sniper rifle, and it takes a while after I just float in the air.
Dude, that's nuts.
Yeah, it's really
Whoa.
cool. Yeah,
Well,
I'll have to show you one time.
yeah, that'd be cool to see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Board for JR says, this is pretty old news, but it's a glitch. I was listening to Chemo's glitch on episode 60 when he says that you could go behind the bushes on Delta Halo, and I decided to try it out. I got on top of the highest possible point on Delta Halo. Here are some pictures. I don't have a capture card, and so I took these with my digital camera. Well, the
Links in the show notes.
HTTP. It's in the show notes. Yeah.
Yeah.
The second one is the lake that as soon as you spawn, if you turn around, you'll see it.
Anyway, they're
I'll
pretty cool
look-
pictures. So if you guys
I'll
want
look
to check
at
those
that
out.
after.
Yeah. Yeah. So, expanded.
Okay. Crash Course says, okay, this isn't actually a champagne tip, or should I say campaign tip? Okay, but it's a weird Easter egg. First, start off, grab a Sputnik skull in Quarantine Zone on Legendary. That's not too hard. After load up Delta Halo on easy and go through the level until you reach the part where you have to fight the honor guards. Kill all the enemies outside and then follow down the door. Don't go through it, but instead jump up onto the ledge. Throw a sticky at your feet and jump up to a slanted ledge to the left of you. Follow it 3/4 of the way down, then face the wall. Throw another sticky at your feet and jump. You should have landed on top of the structure. Then you should see part of the regret right in front of you. Jump down and jump on top of the boxes to a ledge. Then make right towards bushes and jump down to where the hunters are supposed to be. When the level loads, and go to the place where the lift takes you across the water. Zoom in and you see a switch. A normal sticky won't do it. Use a rocket and a sticky to fly over and hit the switch.
Yeah, so I guess... yeah, if you guys can follow that, you're better than us. But according to a video in Raven's post, it is said that if you activate skulls in a certain order, it activates a switch in the big room in High Charity. Flabbergasting Fooey or real stuff? Who knows?
I don't know. I heard another glitch, something like that, where you kill the Prophet of Regret in a certain way, and then go to multiplayer, and on coagulation you get like some special gun. It's
Yeah.
like a triple shooting rocket launcher.
Holy crap.
Nice. I want the rocket launcher that shoots
It
in
is
like
real.
47 directions at one time.
Yeah.
Just like
Really
a
cool.
body
All these guys
explosion
just
launcher.
surrounding you. You just shoot once, kill one jaw.
Yeah, really. Man.
That's funny.
Yeah, hook me up with that. Be sweet. Or like a sniper rifle that just sprays horizontally, like your whole horizontal field of view.
Well, that'd be crazy.
I saw something like that. It was someone had like they were shooting a sniper rifle as if it was like an assault rifle. Like it was going, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It
Modders.
was some
Modders.
sanctuaries. Really?
Well, that brings us to the part of the show where we talk about you know you play too much Halo if. And there's tons of these. There's also some variations on some different stuff like this. So, yeah, let's get going, man. Yeah, so Marco Polo
Okay,
7 here. On the first one, he says you know you play too much Halo if you've already taken the train to Kansas City, Missouri, cheapest gas in the country, to buy your gas to use for your power generator. Okay, I don't get that, but all right.
to play Halo, power your Xbox with a power generator.
Why don't you just plug it into your wall?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, that's weird. Anyway. Yeah, so he says you've packed all your stuff for you to use when you sit outside your Best Buy, Circuit City, GameStop, or your local game selling store. Now I get the first one. He's talking about using a power
Yeah.
generator outside of GameStop, waiting for Halo 3.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
I
You
see.
could have explained that first. Would have been nice. You filled out a job application for all your local game selling stores, hoping they sell a few Halo 3s to their workers instead of the people waiting in line outside. Yeah. Good luck. He says, try it. It's the best. He says, the Best Buy. Let's see. He said the Best Buy he was at did it for Xbox 360. He hates it. Best Buys now. Anyway, he said, okay, next one. Dude, freaking. Sometimes, guys, you gotta work on your grammar, dang. He says you bought a big fold-up, big screen HD TV. Right.
Do they even have those?
Yeah, you can fold them up, put it in your pocket. You know, it's awesome.
So they're actually making those or something like that.
Yeah, man, I got a fold-up Xbox 360 too, and a fold-up controller. It's great.
No,
Anywhere.
Yeah.
it's for the Palm Pilots. Like I think Sony's developing the technology where it can something electrical impulse sends the messages to your Palm Pilot and it will like roll up. And then
Nice.
the PS3 was thinking about developing technology where instead of vibrating, you're gonna have it where your motion sensor turns like really soft. So like instead of getting a vibrating, like if you die from a boss, like your controller starts to melt. Not melt, but get soft.
Melting your hands.
Crazy.
I read about it on Team Xbox. It was so cool.
Wow.
Sounds
For
pretty
games.
cool.
Wow. I'm fine with my fold-up power generator. That should take care of it. It's like the Jetsons, man, where the
Yeah, like-
car folds up into a suitcase.
You
Nice.
just have this big thing sticking out of your pocket.
Yeah. Okay, who's next?
Okay,
You can go.
go for this one, Oompa.
You bought. Oh no. Okay. You placed season recording for E3 06 on your TiVo, DVD, DVR, or other recording things.
Alright.
Okay.
I guess so.
Okay. So, Killing You Guy says, you play too much Halo 2 if you go around chanting H3, 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 H3.
Yeah, definitely.
Or if you've watched the E3 video more than 15 times, combing through it for secrets. Lily, Hay, Theus, different gloves.
Dude, this is just a testament to the spelling we get on Podtacular.
Yeah.
He's saying combing
just shows
through
that-
it for secrets like, hey, there's different gloves, but he says Lyle, Hay, Theis, different gloves.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow, hey, guys.
Was it
Gloves.
Painkiller can't spell. Or his
Yeah.
modded spell check is all messed up. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, there's this great tool, guys. If you go to google.com and type in spell check, there's this thing pops up right at the top, and you can do spell check right there. Highly recommend it next time you send in tips. Hint, hint.
Yeah. That'd be cool if we could have one on the website before you like submit news. It spell checks it.
You know, that would be freaking awesome.
Yeah.
We should totally do that.
Yeah. And if there's like one letter non-correct, it would
It's
like
like rejected.
restart your computer.
Yeah, really.
You're not welcome here.
You are banned. No.
That'd be funny.
So Taylor Drake sends one and he's saying, okay, Fu and Company, you have to forgive my noobishness. This actually happened to me. I was over at a friend's house. When I was walking down his stairs, I saw a ledge with a plant on top of it. The first thing I thought of was Ivory Tower, and then thought out loud, if I could just crouch jump up there, I could sleep there until your sister comes down and assassinate her.
Oh my god.
Dude, that's crazy. Definitely play too much Halo 2.
Yeah.
Then my pal Flaming Pickle looked at me kind of weird, and, well, you can guess. Also, I've been looking for a motion tracker when rounding corners. So if I'm not playing Halo for a week or so, it's because I've seriously been playing way too much Halo.
Oh my god,
Holy
that's
crap.
sad.
Must have been playing Halo 2 all night or something to get that thing. I was at a friend's house.
Yeah?
I was at a friend's house and we were brought our Xboxes over, and so we're playing campaign all night in Halo 2. And so me and my friend decided to go to bed, and my two other guys decided to just stay up and keep playing, you know. So we go to bed, wake up in like 7 in the morning, they're still playing. Anyway, so one guy, my friend's Korean, David, he gets up and walks around, and then comes over to my friend David and he says, he starts talking to him in Korean, and he's like, what's going on? He said he keeps talking to him in Korean, he starts pulling out his sock, and he's like, what are you doing, David? And he keeps pulling on his sock. We find out later he was sleepwalking, and then said he had to go to church.
Wow.
It was...
That's weird.
we tried to tell him to go to asleep, he wouldn't sleep.
Alright, well, you're up, dude.
Ultimate Killer says, "Hey guys, you know you play too much Halo 2 when your mom hands you the mashed potatoes and you see in your left eye, hold X to mash potatoes."
Hold X to take mashed potatoes, yeah. Yeah, that's definitely too much.
Yeah.
Alright, Supanuba 009
Sounds like-
says...
Sounds like Oompa.
Yeah, kind of. It says, you know,
He's
you
a
think
whitey.
too much about Halo 3 when you write your gamer tag on your math test instead of your actual name. You write down Halo 3 for every answer, and you claim the teacher modded the test and swear you'll get back at her on Xbox Live.
Oh my god.
Wow. Taking over your life.
If you even had one in the first place.
Yeah, really.
Okay.
Expanded.
The Two Cheeks says, you know you play too much Halo 2 when, number one, you have a targeting reticule burnt into your eyeballs. Kind of hurts
Dude,
sometimes.
Too much.
Okay,
yeah.
like, you go to the grocery store, and you're looking at, like, the green beans to put them in your cart. You have to send, like, the targeting reticle over the green beans.
Oh my god. Oh,
you're, like, waiting
that's,
for it to turn red.
that'd be fun. Like it's a bad piece, they turn yellow. Oh my god.
You play too much Halo 2 when you play hide and go seek with your friends in RL, and yell at them for camping. In real life. Okay, I got that one.
It's tough in RL, man.
You know, you don't play too much Halo 2 when you actually play a game of territories. Or...
They're like gotta contest the hill when there's a flag that pops up.
That'd be kind of fun, actually. Like, pushing people
Yeah.
out of the territory.
It's
Like,
my
no,
territory.
no gated time.
That'd be fun.
You lose a game of dodgeball in PE and claim that your team was modding. That's the fifth time we heard that one.
That's not a dodgeball, that's snodball.
Model.
That hurts.
Or when you go play Halo 1 and wonder where the auto aim went.
Huh?
Or when you gladly exchange your Benz for a Warthog. I'd like to get a Warthog. Those look fun.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
the turret and everything, right down the street.
Yeah.
Shooting people.
That'd be crazy. But of course, when you drive, you actually look from behind yourself.
I think you.
Which should be weird.
And he also says, you know, you play too much Halo 2 when backwash doesn't mean sipping and putting it back into the cup.
That's sad.
It means lagging out on your 360.
Yeah, the problem with backwash in the 360 wasn't lagging out, at least not for me.
It was
frame
me.
all over
Every
the
time I
place.
played that level, I lagged so bad. I know why.
Yeah, it was lagging and it was like the frame rate. I
Yeah,
had
the
this
frame,
horrible
yeah.
frame.
Yeah.
Yeah. After
That was
like
like
when I played.
It was like one of my favorite maps.
Yeah. Chill Dog for me says, you know you've been playing too much Halo 2 when you throw a grenade on the ground and jump over it as you go off and try to grenade jump from one building to another.
Definitely.
Okay.
You throw like a pop cap on the ground and you try to jump right when it goes off.
Or
You
that-
jumped higher, did you see it?
Oh, yeah.
Andy Ayung says, you know you think too much about Halo 3 when you start camping out now, and when the cops come by, you use the Covenant's active camo and shoot them with the assault rifle. Wow.
Oh. Too much.
I like
Yeah.
to call it a paintball gun.
Yeah.
Alright.
I want to get this one.
What's that?
Rusty 2005 I says, when you play too much Halo 2 when you look at your stupid dim teacher and your reticule turns red. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, we're going back and forth here. When your reticle turns red while looking at your bleh. Okay, let me try that again. When your reticle turns red when you're looking at your gym teacher and you throw a sticky at him. Okay. First of all, you need a reticle to do all that, but okay.
3. When your gym teacher starts shouting at you for throwing that baseball at him, you beat him down with your sword.
What the hell, man? Where does he get all this stuff, and why the gym teacher?
Why would he have a sword with you?
Rusty does not like his gym teacher, for the record.
No.
Yeah.
Let's see here. When two cops come to arrest you because you killed him with your baseball bat and then beat them down and scream. Dude, okay, he's like seriously got a vendetta against his gym teacher, so why don't we skip to the next one?
Okay.
Can I read mine?
Oh, by all means.
Go for it.
Okay, Oompa Loompa, the best Halo 2 player. You know you play too much Halo 2 when a nerd tries to talk to you at school, but you say, I didn't send you a party invite, noob. This actually happened at school. We were playing foosball, and we were playing, and the kid's like, yeah, the party's closed. And he's like, your party invite, but now it's closed.
Party's closed.
He's like, I'm the party leader. I'll boot you out if you come. Sad.
Dude, don't worry about it. Just mute him, man. Just mute him.
Boot him. And bad feedback.
Oh, who failed to load the map? Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, you're up.
That's good. Alright. Aries925 says, you know you play too much Halo 2 when somebody makes a 3-point shot on you and say, you have hosts. Come on.
3-point shot. Okay.
I think like some basketball.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Dude, I'm like sitting here trying to think what a 3-point shot is in Halo 2. I'm a dork.
VR, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what? That's a 4-point. Anyway. Yeah, so Anthony Data says, you're sitting in your house, you know you play too much Halo 2, when you're sitting in your house and learning about the Vietnam War, and you say they won because they used standby. Right, they're just sitting in the swamps, like, finger over the standby button, waiting for you to come in. Yeah.
with modems.
With modems, yeah, they carry modems around, it's a good weapon.
Okay, Caboose0070 says, okay, the other night I was at my friend's house at a LAN party. I fell asleep and continued to talk trash to everyone else in my sleep. Or at least that's what my friend said. He said, I was like, don't make me get up and pwn you, noob. I would whoop you at Halo 2. So yeah, maybe I played too much.
That's a good story.
That's sad.
It is, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, so, Crashwave says, you know you play too much Halo 2 when you walk to school, and when the people are putting the flag up, you grab it from them and run back home, calling them noobs.
and you score it.
Nice. Yeah, I was gonna say doing that last one. That would be so awesome. Like if that guy that was like sleepwalking, that'd be so awesome. Like if you put a water gun in his hand, and then just like everybody like gets around in a circle, and then like starts running around with their own water guns, and then you make like this loud sound in his ears that goes boop 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 boop, like to respawn. And he wakes up and he's like firing the water gun at everybody.
He's like screaming no scope.
Yeah. Yeah, really.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Defend our flag! Defend our flag!
It's like, no, reload!
Yeah. He's like, man, BXB! Anyway. Yeah.
Nail someone in the face.
Everyone's like, ow, man, you're sleeping. Come on. Wake up. Yeah.
Okay, so finishing off what Crash Ray was saying, you know you play too much Halo 2 when after every class you hear the teacher say in a loud voice, round over.
And when school is over, game over.
Yeah, really. It's like the same voice and everything. The teacher's like, okay, class, so that's about the end of the round over. What the hell?
She got like a CD player beside her.
Yeah.
With a voice.
That's problems, definitely.
uh, okay, I'll go with this. Puma, do you want to go?
Go ahead, go ahead.
Okay. Article GFX says, you know you play too much Halo 2 online when you go around in real life, pretend to shoot people at the mall and yell out well-known sequence as loud as you can. Double kill, triple kill, kill tackler, kill frenzy, kill atrocity, and kill non-drawer.
And then the security comes up and says, "Sir, you need to leave."
No, I got booted.
Oh, the party's open. I'll join back.
Yeah.
Damn it, he closed it.
Oh man, invite only crap. You start like talking to people inside. Send me an invite. Send me an invite. Anyway.
I'm sending you bad feedback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
TMD writes in. TMD writes in saying, you know you play too much Halo 2. When you play a sport and you think the opposing team is the Covenant, you start to attack them with the ball. Definitely too much.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
UPS Man 23 says, you know you play too much Halo when there is an awkward silence. You think you're being standbyed.
Everything goes blue. Reestablishing connection.
Yeah, really. Yeah, if you ever see that screen and you're like in front of your eyes, your eyes go blank, you see a blue screen, reestablish a connection. What? Stand by it.
Boy for JR says, you know you play too much Halo 2 when you hear someone says that there's a fight night on HBO. You go on your computer to halo.bungie.org and expect to find a live feed of two guys punching each other in the middle of Sanctuary.
Yeah, definitely. HBO fight
Yeah.
night, yeah. Definitely too much.
Yeah.
Furion says you know you like Arnold Schwarzenegger too much if every other thing you say is, "Get to the chopper!"
Like, besides getting to the Warthog, you like, get to the chopper!
Yeah, really? Come on,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Down.
Dude, you know you like Arnold Schwarzenegger too much is if whenever anyone asks your name, you say, "I'm Detective John Kimball. I'm a cop, you idiot."
Yeah.
I like you. Stick around.
Yeah.
Okay. Facehead says, you know you don't play enough Halo 2 when you scrolling through the colors and find Sage and it says, he's a wizard.
Right.
Okay.
He's a sage
Okay.
wizard. Alright.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Terminator Llama says, you know you've been playing too much Halo 2 when you're
You know you've been not playing enough Halo 2.
Yeah. Oh, my bad. He tells you he's going to use the BR. Then you respond by saying, "You're going to use the bathroom? You just went." Get it? BR bath.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also he says, you know you take the game and your rank too seriously when you mar the standby in Team SWAT, which has happened to me.
Yeah, definitely, dude.
I got standby in team training.
Yeah, they're trying to
oh
get their
my
team
God.
training rank up, man. You gotta get that rank up to a moon, man.
Man,
I've been working since Halo 2 came out, and my level hasn't even moved up yet.
I know, what the
oh my
heck?
goodness.
Oh,
I'm too good. There isn't even a rank next to my name.
must be doing something wrong. God. So,
I got my own.
huh?
It's okay if I say this. I got my own. You play too much Halo 2 if, and this really happened to me a couple days ago. You play too much Halo 2 if you were at a PC LAN party and you're playing Counter Strike and you kick Control to talk to your teammates.
Wow.
I really did that, and I just started laughing out loud.
Oh my God. It's like, where's the white button?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Let's see. Baron Blitzkrieg says you play too much Halo 2. If you have a box full of Xbox controllers next to you when you play Halo 2, to replace the ones you will end up throwing when you lose.
Oh my God. I used to have special controllers for mine.
You have like controller parts like laying around all around you.
I saw a video on the internet of this kid who was like had a serious mental issue with Halo. Like he's looked pretty good, but like he was just going crazy whenever he died. He was like
Yeah.
just lash out swearing and punching the TV screen and hurting his hand and
I saw
slamming
that
the
one,
door
dude. It's so
closed with his foot. One time he gets died and then he like just throws his head back and screams like a little girl.
Oh my
Seriously,
god.
I saw
it was
that
like a
one.
short, quick scream.
He broke his TV by punching the TV when he was mad. He was
Really?
like,
Oh my
"You,"
god,
and stuff,
he must-
and he punched his TV and literally broke his TV. Like he didn't like
my
smash
God.
it or anything, but like it
Like
stopped
he must
working.
be strong.
I wonder if he even knew the TV camera, the camera was there.
Yeah. That's sad.
I wonder what happened if he found out the camera was there.
I don't know, man.
Sees himself posted on the internet. And breaks
Yeah, he definitely
his
needs some,
computer.
needs some help.
issue.
Okay, Ultima Killer says, you know you play a noob when you use the BXR combo on the noobs and tell, how is he doing that? He must be a modder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. Marco Polo 7 says, when the only joystick you jiggle is attached to
Oh
the
my God.
controller. Okay. Next time I'll read those before I speak them.
Wait.
You
Okay.
can't even like playing F.
Let's see. When you... Okay, who's up? Okay. When... Yeah, I'll just go through a couple of them here. When you're playing Five Nights at 3, Uno, Gra, or any other game,
Uno?
and Uno, and your gamer tag has something to do with Halo in it. Oh yeah, this is classic, dude. When people like are have like a gamer tag that's like I stuck you or something, they're playing Uno.
Yeah.
It's like doesn't make any sense.
He plays down like a blue card. I stuck you.
Yeah. Stuck you. When you're playing Champagne instead of Campaign, that's like you listen to too much Podtacular right there. When you don't play other first-person shooters because they don't have the Master Chief in them. I mean, what's the point? When for an art project you make an exact full-scale replica of the Master Chief.
Like exactly the same, nothing different.
Everybody else is like drawing a picture of a forest or something, and you're like this full-scale replica that has like battle damage and everything, and they're like, holy crap.
I did something like that once for my art class. We had to do like 4 hours worth of like sketching, so I did actually 7 hours worth of drawing the Halo 2 front cover, like a full page thing. It's pretty good. If I can get a scale, I'll show you guys.
Cool.
Cool.
Like your classmates like go, okay, so this is like a sunset, and this is a drawing, and I hope you like it. And they're like, okay, Jimmy, your turn, and you like go, vroom, and you drive in your Warthog. They're like, what the? So for my project, I made a full-scale Warthog. The turret works too if you. No.
Somebody? No.
Yeah, security.
There, someone did something like that. It was like you took them in previous episodes already, where the guy did a table of like inside the table was like a battlefield or something of Halo.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Anyways.
Coffee table.
Okay, I'll go. Red Channel says, first of all, before this is thread, JV is going to be on the show. I asked that he read my submission personally because he has an incredibly sexy voice.
Okay.
Well, he's not here, so
Yeah, so we can't read
next. No.
it. Okay.
we'll save those for later episodes.
Yeah. I'll go with this one, I guess. My slick light.
I don't know. I couldn't figure out how the heck to pronounce his name. So.
You know you play too much Halo when you can remember the name of every map in the game. You know you play too much Halo when you're playing soccer. You think press X to kick ball when the ball gets near you.
Gosh.
You know you play too much Halo when you imitate a gun's voice, MC's voice, Sarge's voice, and Arnold's voice all day long.
Yeah, definitely, man.
What does Arnold have to do with anything with Halo?
I know. Man.
Yeah.
It's just funny talking. But like a girl comes up to you and she's like, "Hey, how you doing?" And like imitating Grunt's voice, and you're like, "I'm doing pretty good." And she's like, "What the hell?" I'm a Grunt. Look at me. Okay, goodbye.
You know, and Arnold Schwarzenegger comes. How you doing? Okay. You
was
know
great.
you don't.
Wow, Oompa Loompa, man. How you doing?
You know you don't play enough Halo when you don't know what MLG stands for.
Yeah.
Major League Guns.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
You didn't know. You didn't know what Banshees were usable, and you tried to zoom in with the SMG.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, you can't actually zoom with the binoculars.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna go back to a few Marco Polo ones here. He had some other good ones too.
Oh, sorry about
Right.
that.
That's cool. He says when Halo 2 is the only game you've played on your 360. You played too much Halo 2.
Actually, that's like the only game I play on my 360, and I have all these other ones.
Dude, it's like if you got that, really, why even buy a 360? Because it runs
Exactly.
better on Xbox One.
Yeah, I like beat all my games and start playing Halo 2.
When you don't go to school because you tell your mom you failed to load the map.
Or like when you fail a test, he's like, my connection was bad.
Yeah, I had red
Oh,
connection,
lagging.
man. It's not my fault. I didn't have host.
Yeah.
When you use any other variation of owned, like my favorite pwned, definitely, or
Pwned-dizzled?
ponied, he says. You got ponied.
Yeah,
When you actually dress up as the Master Chief for Halloween.
Halloween.
Yeah. That'd be weird. And when you go on Bungie.net, you play too much Halo 2. I guess he's right. Alright, expanded.
Okay. Dakota Feedback says, you know you've been playing too much Halo when you get a separate power bill for Halo 2 in the mail.
Oh.
There's a whole category for... Yeah, this is all Halo 2 usage right here. None
Halo
of this
2
air conditioning.
Fortnite.
Or anything.
It's like $24,000. Like, oh my god.
Dude, that's like a whole freaking city, man.
Yeah.
They're modding us.
I know. Someone hacked into my Halo 2 again.
Okay, he also says, you know you've been playing too much Halo 2, too much when you are in the army with an assault rifle and you say, where's the plasma pistol? And then the captain hands you one and you're like, what the heck?
Yeah. Yeah, you're in the army chasing down like insurgents. You're like, plasma pistol. Wait, you're like standing in an area, and this guy goes, "Dude, what are you doing, Sergeant?" You're like, "I'm waiting for a weapon respawn, man. What do you think?" I got my stopwatch, man. I got 3 seconds to go. Then a weapon falls out in midair. You're like, "Yes."
He snags it from you. No. You beat him down.
Yeah. Yeah, if any time you're in close range and you try to beat someone down instead of shooting them, too much Halo 2 in the army. So Beasting says, you know you're taking the game too seriously when you lose in team training and you get so pissed you threw your controller against a wall and beat down your sister. Wow.
That's mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No beating down sisters,
I'm
probably.
trying to get my level 2.
I know. Need to get my level in team training. So that's it, guys. That's our show. Tune in next week for the Halo 3 show, where we're going to be covering features that you want to see in the most highly anticipated game ever, Halo 3. Lots of interesting stuff here, guys, too. You don't want to miss that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably going to be one of the most hyped or upcoming games coming.
Yeah.
And it's going to be big.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I think that's the only... Go ahead.
I was going to say, send in your tips, etc. to podtacular@gmail.com. We depend on your submissions to keep the show going. We ask for new stuff for the show every week, so check it out at podtacular.com. And we have some rockin' forums there too. They're really nice.
Yes.
Best ones I've seen.
Also, call our listener voicemail at 206-888-HALO.
That's
And,
206
and
Halo.
in French, it's 206-888-HALO. In Spanish, it's 206-888-FTRE.
What?
I don't know.
What kind of Spanish language do you speak, man?
We should have those, like, all languages. Like
In
when
the
I was
clicking
showing-
language, it's
For Klingon and for Covenant.
Klingon, dude.
Oh,
If anyone
206.
knows how to speak Klingon out there, yeah, you
Oh,
know you watch too
Major
much Star
Nelson
Trek,
does.
but please send us in the translation.
I was on the Xbox website and I was looking at ambassadors, like Xbox ambassadors around the world, and JVB was one of them. Found JVB there. Anyways, I also saw like they were categorized in different languages, like French, English, Spanish, and stuff. And then Major Nelson, who's like, I'm pretty sure a lot of you know who Major Nelson is. He's like the director of Xbox Live Programming.
Yeah.
He was labeled under Klingon-speaking Xbox ambassador.
Dude, Major, what's up with that, man? We didn't know you spoke Klingon. Wow, we can hang. All right, cool.
It's his hobby.
Oh, man. Yeah.
He's like in his office recording a show and starts speaking Klingon.
Yeah. Hey, that's a great way to pick up
Thanks.
chicks right there, man. Speak Klingon.
in like one's voice too.
Nanda Kulakada.
Oh my
You go up to him and
God.
you're like, hey, baby, dong, dong, wow.
Oh, you want to party, eh? You get my feel.
That's,
Anyway, how did we end up talking about that, dude? Who knows?
206-888 Halo, and now we're talking about clicks stuff.
The clicking language and then Klingon, who
Yeah.
knows? Wow. So, shout-outs to Laird SB. He suggested the Halo Universe thing with the, unofficial Halo Universe podcast, and sent in the theme music for Pod TV. Appreciate the contributions there, man.
Yeah.
Cool.
Also, shout out to Nightfox 10, Spartan 1118, and at the Podtacular Halo PC clan. They had their first practice recently and are getting organized and having a great time. If you're interested, guys, sign up in the forums. Sounds great.
Y'all.
I wonder if there are any other PC clans out there that want to compete.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
cool.
Y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goggity.
Shoutouts to Beasting, Daweez, Sharpshot15, and big thanks to Ciclonic for editing audio as usual. So
Yeah, and shoutouts to Risk Peblo, Dweeb and Raven, and Chevelle.
Riz Pebble is on a shout-out spree, man. He's getting shout-outs like every episode.
And I give a shout out to my friend David, Kevin, and Thad.
Oh yeah, and Crash Course. Yeah.
And shout-out to God, because God doesn't get enough shout-outs.
Yeah,
Yeah, God.
he's listening to us right now.
Yeah, he is. He actually hears it before we all do, man.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
listened to all the Podtacular episodes.
Episode
Nice.
500 already.
He's like our biggest fan.
Yeah, you might say he's a big
Yeah.
fan, yeah, because he listens.
Yeah, big fan.
Anyway, until next time, I'm Fumo Jive.
I'm a Oompa.
And I'm Expanded Flame.
Stop.
Alright, keep on friggin' Troyes.
He wants breaking those grunts that talk with squeaky voices. That try to take your that tries to take your girlfriends away.
Keep fragging those modders.
Sit down.
We're sick of them.
Keep fragging people that try to speak Klingon to pick up chicks.
Yeah.
Frag
Alright.
the warthogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, later guys.
Yep.
There's only one thing left to say. Dun, 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 dun.